The House of Many Stairs has a fascinating history stretching back more than 2 centuries. Construction of the main house began around 1807. The oldest section was built from locally quarried sandstone filled with ancient marine fossils. The original structure was designed as a bank house, taking advantage of the hillside behind it. This allowed for a naturally cool root cellar on one side, while providing ground-level access to the upper floor from the rear. Inside, the original home featured a large kitchen with a walk-in fireplace, narrow winding staircases, and sleeping rooms spread across several levels. By the mid-1830s, a substantial limestone addition expanded the home. The newer section included rooms used as a tavern and a parlor. In later years, it also served as a tea room. Because the various additions were built at different times and floor levels rarely matched, visitors often found themselves climbing short flights of steps throughout the house. That unusual design eventually inspired the name House of Many Stairs. Today, the House of Many Stairs stands as a remarkable reminder of central Pennsylvania's past. It has served as a family home, pottery site, tavern, gathering place, and perhaps even a stop along a path to freedom. Many visitors leave with the feeling that they have stepped back in time and experienced a small but meaningful piece of American history. Like many old homes, the House of Many Stairs has accumulated its share of ghost stories. Legends speak of an escaped enslaved person, mysterious touches from an unseen gentleman, and even the spirit of a pig. There are also long-standing tales of hidden rooms or underground passages connected to the property. Tonight, Ghost Quest steps inside the House of Many Stairs to explore the history, legends, and unexplained reports connected to this remarkable location. We'll search for evidence, listen for voices from the past, and investigate whether the stories surrounding this historic home are simply memories passed down through generations, or if something else still remains. The House of Many Stairs has held its secrets for over 2 centuries. Now it's time to see what it has to reveal.
The hunting is over, no mourning, no closure. Farewell, my forevermore. Haunted by the past again, will this nightmare ever end? Can I break these chains that bind me to your heart? It never meant. Well, I will make the final choice. This is me, this is my voice. May your actions deem the consequence of all that you believe. I can save you from yourself, and all this fear you hide behind the mask of hell inside your mind. I can save you from yourself, but you won't let me rest in peace. Don't drag me down into eternity.
Heading to location right now, and I'm picking up on a lot. I almost feel like they have seen full body apparitions. I feel that there's a female spirit there. I don't know her name, but I'm also picking up on the name of Edward. And I'm passing a house right now that has stones on it, and I was just told that that's very important to this stones. I don't know what stones were speaking about. I also am picking up on there may be a secondary location within this property. Maybe an outside structure, a barn, a garage, something like that. Something like that. That's going to be, that might hold prevalence to this. And I also feel like a little bit out of breath. I'm not out of breath, but I feel a little bit out of it. And I'm not too sure why. I do know that where we're going is very populated with the Underground Railroad. So this could have something to do with the Underground Railroad, runaway slaves, but it also could be the area, but I won't know until we get there. Nice to meet you.
She's the owner of the House of Many Stairs, and she's going to give us a history tour today.
Okay.
And you're going to tell me what you feel as we do it. So,
Excellent.
What room are we in right now?
This is the modern dining room. Formerly was the kitchen.
Okay. And this is one of the oldest places in the house?
This section of the house is the original house. So the middle section is the original built house.
And what are you feeling in?
I feel like maybe you pick up on some kind of stuff, knocking, banging, footsteps, something like you hear people walking around the room itself.
I have not personally heard anybody in this room, but the past owners have. There was a dinner party, and they, had tap on the shoulder and things like that. So.
Yeah, no, that I'm picking up like just, noises, not anything malicious or anything like that, but you just hear like.
I think it would make sense with this being the kitchen. A lot of activity in here.
Kitchen?
So, thanks to you, the report is this house was built in 1790, but we were able to actually find out that it's 1807. Through history research that Elaine helped with, as well as we have a keystone over this door that has etchings in it from the gentleman that built the house.
Okay.
So.
Well, and that's funny, on my drive through up here, I said that I was picking up on stones, and I said the stones play a very significant, portion of the story. And now you said keystone that has etchings in it.
Yep.
That really does make.
And he had no idea where we were going. At the last minute, I sent him the address so he couldn't look it up. And he literally just followed his GPS, and it wasn't until he pulled up. And we were here when he pulled up, and we know he's like, oh, this is where I'm going.
I'm like, she said there was a parking lot. Oh, there is a parking lot.
Again, this was the original kitchen. So the mantle and the fireplace and the little inset, that was a former beehive oven. Most of those items in there, I can date them back to the early 1900s. They've been passed down through owners. All of the owners in the last 100 plus years, they've been great stewards. I actually do have up on the mantle a Civil War era bayonet that was found in the gardens here. You can kind of see it over on the right hand side next to the gold horn. You're welcome to go grab it and touch it if you want.
Do you want to touch the mantle and see if you can?
Yeah. It's got a lot of tragedy to it. And when I stood over here, I had told you the other day when we were talking, I was like, I really feel like out of breath almost, like I'm running from something, or I'm out of breath, I'm trying to get to a place really quick. I think that's what I was picking up on. Because I don't think whoever owned it had a good ending to it.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that he was
Met his demise while holding it.
or he met his demise while he was there. It's either he met the demise while he was holding it, like held onto it, or somebody was on the opposite end of it that met their demise.
So in the house, not just this room, but as far as I know, floors, doors, windows are all original. And then of course that brick hearth is supposedly original as well. A couple owners ago, they are the ones that started uncovering the ceilings and stuff and taking down the plasterboard. And I've been told that the caps that are on the beams were a sign of affluence, to have your beams capped. All of the nails and everything that you see up there, those were there when they uncovered them. Would have been used for like drying herbs and things like that. So,
And this is called the House of Many Stairs because
we have 8 staircases, 64 treads.
and we're going to be on all of them, I think.
Yeah, and the reason is this is a 2-story home with an attic. When that east portion was built on, I'm guessing 19 or 1820s, just based on history, instead of digging out the hill, which this house actually is, the backside of it is buried in underground. So the second level walks out to ground level. It's one of 2, my understanding is, bank houses in the entire state. That's what it's called, a bank house. But instead of digging out the hill, this one was just built up the hill. So it's a 4-level house. So you're marrying 2 very different floor plans.
And you're in there.
Hence the stairs.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Check our leg muscles.
One last thing, that wall was uncovered by the last owner, and I am starting to uncover other walls because this is completely a stone house. There is one misconception and story out there that says that this was a log house, that stone was built over it. That is not true. I think what happens is people confuse the pottery house that was on site, and that was log, and this was built later. Yeah, they kind of merged the stories together. But the cool thing about this is this part of the house is sandstone, and there are fossils in these stones. In fact, over in front of the purple candle, that's probably one of the best stones that has the fossils. My cousin in Minnesota is a geologist, and I had him do research on this stone, and it was likely quarried on or near the property when the house was built. The brachiopod fossils that are in there, they're 400 to 420 million years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Again, this house was picture built. So, I'm gonna let Adam see what he's thinking in this room first.
Maybe not you, but have you guys experienced like children like laughing sort of thing? Maybe hearing the pitter patter of little feet. I'd really like to know how close we are to the section of Underground Railroad, because I'm picking up on a lot of fear and people crying, like out of fear, terror. And I'm thinking that they were hiding from the slave catchers who were coming up this way. And it's weird because I'm really pulled in like 2 different directions on that. So was there 2 locations where they hid the runaway slaves?
Yes. Yes, and we're between them.
Makes sense then.
One of them is extremely close to you right now.
I can feel, I mean, I don't know, but if you see, there's a lot of, this spidey sense is tingling. Would you hear people going up and down the stairs here?
You can, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Does your telly flip on and off lights?
It has.
It's good. Now let me ask you this: has it been like late at night, right? And it flips on, and you can hear it from wherever else you're in the house. Okay, that's a little child. That's a little child doing that. I can tell you that right now. He's a little black boy who's a runaway slave. So I think and it's weird. And when we get upstairs, we can hit more on it. But when we were coming up the walk here before we came in, I saw there was a small child upstairs in the one window on the far right side of the house.
Now, does that necessarily mean he died here, or it could just be the energy that he produced while he was here?
I think he died here on the grounds, not here, but I think it was one of the runaway slaves that maybe malnutrition. I'm sensing like a lot of coughing.
Or disease or something.
Yeah, like coughing. Like a lot of coughing, having a hard time breathing, which it might be was what I was picking up.
Are you getting any names at all so far? Of not just him, but of anything so far?
So I picked up, and it was weird, and I'll ask this because this is actually similar to my living room, where there's an opening there.
There's another opening outside over there.
Yeah, but for me, I was sitting on my couch the other night, and I kept seeing somebody walking out of my peripheral vision. I saw a woman, she was a white woman, probably in her 30s to 40s, She had this long white satin dress on.
I'm thinking of the picture.
And then I saw another gentleman there, and he was kind of like almost like distinguished looking, not like, almost kind of like a Teddy Roosevelt look to him, you know, with the coattails
Yeah.
thing. And the name that I picked up on the way up here was Edward. And I don't know if that has any significance.
Was there?
Yes.
Oh, wait, wait.
There was
It's been a long time since I've
Okay.
done that.
It was an
Mr.
owner, former owner.
Okay,
Morris.
I kept hearing the name Edward, like that was something. And the whole time I was coming up, I felt out of breath, like, okay, I gotta run from something, or I've traveled up a lot of stairs, Elaine.
We always do places with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and then also, you know, so Edward, the stairs, and the stones. And I picked up on the Underground Railroad, but I wasn't sure because this area is so heavily populated. But I almost feel like there's the child that's in here, right? The small little boy that's in here. I think there's a couple children in here. I don't think it's just one. I think there's a couple. But he's the one that likes to turn your TV on and off. And it'd be really cool if you did it while you're sitting here on camera. I'd jump for joy.
I'd be in the car.
She'd be in the car. She would have left. But, yeah, so I'm picking up on that. So I'm almost wondering, like, with the bayonet, if that doesn't have some significance to this room and these spirits that are still here. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. Like I'm looking over here at these stairs here, and I almost like have this impression of a kid jumping off the second or third stair and landing hard on the floor, and that being the bang that you're hearing.
Oh, okay.
You know, kind of like.
I always blamed it on my cats.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to turn around?
And look, there's a knight there. Don't be afraid. That's not real. I jumped when I saw it. That scared me.
Wow, that.
Okay, besides that, do you get any impressions of that staircase?
This is a very populated staircase. This is where you're gonna hear the most noise coming down and everything. Now see, I was under the impression that it could have been those stairs here that the little boy jumps off of, but I think it's these stairs here. Did somebody, I don't know, maybe it was you or another one of the owners, but did you fall down these stairs?
I have not, but one of my children have, yes.
Okay. That's, yeah, I'm almost picking up on that.
Yeah, it's
Like-
easy to fall down these stairs.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not a shoes off house.
Yeah, no, I feel like people are falling and. Hey, is that my window?
No, that's the middle window, right?
It's
Yeah, that's the middle window.
Okay.
Actually, it's
Did you see that?
even more
Yeah.
than the middle window.
All
It
the
is.
lights just went off
Yeah,
and back on.
flickered.
Does that happen a lot?
No, not unless we're having storms.
It's a beautiful sunny day out,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
that is
That's
very strange.
Yeah, that's okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So, other than people like maybe falling down or something like that, like looking at it and like really staring at it, now I feel that more out of breath
Oh,
feeling.
okay.
So I have to wonder. Now this has always been the front of the house over here, right? Okay. So okay.
But
That's
why?
interesting.
Why would you ask that?
I almost have to wonder, was this part where they hid the slaves, where the slaves brought down these stairs, and if there was like a trap door? I'm not saying on a trap door, am I?
No,
Okay, well
but
that's
that
good.
would be fun.
Yeah, it would be.
Yes,
So
this is the part of the house where it was
where the
would have been
slaves.
slaves, yes.
Okay, and hiding and everything, because
Mhm.
I almost felt like maybe there was like a secret way to get in and out of this
There
very
is.
room.
There is. Do you want to tell him? And I'll
So
switch
it's
places so you
actually,
can go.
sure, it's actually through the tavern. So when we get down to the tavern, I'll show you.
Okay.
But it's very close. So there is a cellar under the tavern, and there is a secret ladder that's in the closet that you get down from the inside. There's also Bilko doors on the outside.
Oh, that's
So,
cool. Is the
one or
ladder
two
still?
spaces.
Is the ladder
It is
still
still there.
functioning?
Yep,
It's still functioning.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, let me tell you about these stairs.
Yes,
So
please.
I do believe that these are one of the original.
Okay.
They are original because you can see the indentations from
Mhm.
use. And of course, this is really in my opinion, the beginning of where this house becomes a maze. And when I take you on this tour and we go up, we're going to come down a different way. So you really start to get lost, as you start going up from here.
Okay.
But while we're in this room too, this house, of course, was Quaker built. So that door over there is one of two doors that I have that you see Quaker nail work in there.
Okay.
And as far as I know, it's original. It's been painted over many times, but it's still there. And they always put their nail work in the form of a cross to ward off evil or bad spirits. It's more prominent in the door upstairs, but you can definitely see
it on there.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yep, yeah. And then this room later in life was the tea room. So when the tavern was the tavern, of course, ladies weren't allowed.
Yes.
So they would come up here, and there's actually a flagstone path that goes from the main path and comes around to this door, and this was where the ladies stayed. The fireplace is stone under the wood. One of the panels has been taken off on the end and confirmed to be stone. And then they also have cabinets on the hidden cabinets on each end, and those were blanket warmers. So where they would put their blankets.
Okay.
Turn. You got to turn. It's got one of the turn locks. There you go. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, and it's still very old in there. Hasn't been updated. So this is the room where I have the most activity.
Yeah,
so not only the TV, but this cabinet actually is lit. And the only way to turn on the lights is to hit the hinge.
Cool.
And there's no other way.
Yeah.
I will come down and these lights will be on. And
Nice.
there's no way to turn them on without opening the door. So
they are officially off right now. We're gonna go to the store and leave this room, and then we'll check it and see if they're on.
And see if it'll turn on. for us.
Ghosts, can you turn that light on? And what is this room for you right now?
So this is just a guest room. I call it the green bedroom.
The last green room we did, it was
Yeah.
very haunted.
Very, very haunted. There's a lot of activity in here at night.
Huh.
There's a lot of
That would be
activity.
the window you saw the boy out
This is
of
the window that I saw, and that's when we
when
came
we were
up.
outside.
When we were outside, because when we were walking up the pathway here, I saw a little boy, a child, and the impression I got was that he was sitting up here on the mantle, like on this thing,
So,
on his knees, looking out, and he had his
Oh.
hands up here like this and was looking out.
how about during the investigation, if we can remember, we can put the REM pod there.
We could. Now,
that would be a good place for it.
These cabinets here,
Mhm.
these open, and you have the lamp sitting there because that one opens.
They all have, and so I've actually fixed them so that they try not to anymore. But every once in a while, they'll come in and
They'll be open.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's fun for them to open it, and they're just trying to get you to acknowledge that they are here.
And what is your historical perspective on this area?
This room, so these cabinets, my understanding, these are original. They were where the muskets were stored because guns and booze don't mix. So the tavern's right below us. The other significance of this level, because at this point there's only one room per level as we're going through this part of the house. This was actually a door before, and if you look at the outside of the house and you look below this window, it's the only part of the house that's bricked in. So when they took out the door, they filled it in with brick. That's the one little spot on this house that has brick. That was a lookout for Indians, so it was also an easy grab to grab your guns and go, shoot if you needed to.
Okay.
Are you feeling anything as we came up those steps, or there's another set of steps here that you haven't seen all the way up because we have a cameraman at the top, but you will. But are you feeling anything initially before you even get to look up the top of that?
I mean, just picking up the woman that I'm seeing. That's what I'm picking up on. Like
The woman in white.
yeah, the woman in white or ivory, slated ivory. I'm not too sure. It's something close to white.
And what does she look like her hairstyle? Is she wearing a hat?
It's so when I saw her, it was a very sorry, that was weird. I had a hard time breathing there for a second, and I don't think that was natural. I think that was supernatural. Like somebody, did anybody hang themselves? Did anybody get hanged
Not to my
somewhere
knowledge.
near here?
That's very
But
possible.
really, like, that felt like something pulled up back here. And I was like, wow. That's
I mean, given the fact that there, I think, was more journeyman activity here
yeah, it probably.
than slavery, yeah.
Okay, so it would make sense if somebody got hanged. But
And
that
we're in
that
a really
seems,
rural area where
Yeah.
that would not have made the newspapers.
Well, and it's residual though that I'm picking up
Yeah.
on. That I'm.
So it's not anything anybody could
Yeah.
research and say, oh, that happened.
Yeah, it's just a residual. But the woman that I see, she's got a high neck sweater or dress on, like a high neck on with a brooch here.
Oh, okay.
And she's
So
she's-
Victorian era.
Yeah.
Edwardian, somewhere in there.
Yeah, so it's, but I want to say when I saw her, no, she did not have a hat on, but the clearer vision that I'm getting is like one of the old hats that the women would wear to the side, almost
Okay.
like that, but very lacy dress, almost kind of like how Leslie described seeing Mrs. Allman.
Oh, right. Okay.
That kind of flowing dress, like
And that was in the Hurtig Inn episode that
yes. Yeah.
Well, I'd love to ask Adam a question.
Please do.
Please do.
If you come over to this side a little bit further and you look at this room and you look at my room, tell me if you see anything.
And then look in here.
It's a question I ask everybody that I take on this tour, just so you know. I'm not picking on you.
Oh no. No, I'm not seeing.
Look up.
Oh my. Okay. That's
Well,
interesting. How
But now look at my room. Do you notice the difference in the ceiling heights?
Yeah. I do.
So the secret room is over my room. There's about a half attic. That is the entire
Okay.
section of this house.
Was okay. That makes
And tell us about that doorway that's there now.
So that was actually a false wall, and back during the Brandt's ownership, the story is that one of their friends leaned against the wall, and it moved, and so they put it on hinges. But if you open it, it's actually an attic access that goes, again, the whole length of the house. If you look at it, you know, I mean, it makes sense. Like, this is roof line.
Yeah.
So when you go in, you have to actually go in. And this is part of where I think, you know, number one, all the stairways that you're now in, knowing that's back down to the
Yeah.
original house. This was confusing if you're chasing somebody through this house. So even if slave catchers or sheriffs had gone up there and they had known about that, one, nobody ever notices this.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're already confused, and even if they had opened that panel and looked in, they would not have seen the secret room, because you actually have to go in and past this wall here, and then you have to turn to the left, and then you'll see a 1.5 by 1.5 square cut in the wall, and that's how you get into the secret room. So,
Which would make sense.
And this all leads down to that living room staircase where
Yeah.
you felt people
Yeah.
were running and out of breath.
Yeah, which is what I was just about to pick on, because
so we're back in the second level of the original house.
it's really interesting. Like, I mean, I feel like I want to run up those stairs, down these stairs, take a right, go down more stairs, and to the left. Did I open this? More stairs.
Yeah. And they go down,
And they go down.
which is what you
You
said.
could turn on a light there if you don't mind. I forgot to turn that one on. That's winder stairs down, 1 to 2 sets of winder stairs that goes down to the kitchen.
Wow. That's.
You can leave that one on.
Oh, okay.
Because we'll go down them.
Oh, okay. So, no, it's like I really want to go down and to the left and get out.
So these are 1 to 2 sets of winder stairs that we have in the house, and they are steep, they are dangerous. I don't generally let people go up and down them, except for in this situation, because you kind of have to. This is part of my joy in confusing people coming through my house, is we're going to go back downstairs a different way than we came up.
Awesome. All right.
That's fantastic.
And then when you get right here, I want you to look at this little indentation. I believe that this is from people holding
Hanging
on,
on.
and that it's been worn out because of a.
You'll have to
Use a
feel
thumb.
and see if you feel anything there.
I think it's just from people
Hanging on.
hitting it. But this here, that noise, and we're close to where we started, right?
Yes.
That's the noise.
That's a knock.
This is the knocking. This is a signal almost. Like you're coming down. Because when we were standing up here and I said I wanted to run down and go, it's almost like as you keep going.
And the kitchen's been renovated, so
Yeah.
there may have been a door here.
Yeah, where you knock on it to
Let people know.
let people know, which is like the signal-ish thing. Did this? So you said this is a root cellar, but there's something below us somewhere.
Which is
Underneath or underground?
Yes,
both.
both.
Because if you went under here, you'd be underground, right?
You would be, yes. This is on grade.
Yeah.
However, there are reports that there was a tunnel out of this room, and it would have been behind the stove. And reports that it went to the back of my property. I don't really believe that. Dirt tunnel seems like a lot to maintain.
Yeah.
Reports that it went to Mount Equity, the next house on the Underground Railroad. That's quarter mile, half mile down the road. Really don't believe that would work. Reports it went over to the antique store, which doesn't make sense because we have a creek, whatever you guys say here.
Creek.
However, my theory is, and I have not proven it, nor have I disproven it, I believe the tunnel goes out to the smokehouse. And which is the building right there. Because this whole side is underground. So it would make sense that it's a short enough tunnel, it would be a quick, easy exit. Yep, so that's my theory. And we dug out the bottom of the smokehouse a year ago November, so almost 2 years ago. And I do have pictures. Actually, I think I put a blog on. I did do a blog about this. So inside it's arched, so it would have been probably dry or cold storage as well. But the back wall is different stone than the arch. And we were able to find the bottom of the back wall. And we did not find the bottom of the arch. After we found the bottom of the back wall, we stopped digging because of the difference.
Oh, okay.
But the interesting thing is the back wall, as we were looking at the mortar, it had plastic bags in the mortar, which is something that was used in the mid 1900s to fill in space when you're mortaring stone. So I actually did some research on it. 50s, 60s, around there is when people started using plastic bags as fillers. So
we are still in the very old part of the house.
This is the original. So this is the main level of the original part of the house. Yes. So I think that is the most logical. What I'm trying to do now, so anybody out there, you have, it's not LiDAR. LiDAR doesn't do it. But there is ground penetrating radar. If somebody wants to come do my house and see if you can find a tunnel, I would love it.
Right.
Because I really felt like we should be going
That's
down.
a shameless plug.
Yeah, I felt like we should be going down another, like further down. So I also got the impression of curved wood.
Curved wood.
Curved wood.
Nice.
And where does that door behind you lead then?
Dining room.
Which is where we started.
Yeah.
And
All right, be careful, there is one step down here into the tavern.
Not
a step in this house.
there's a lot of stairs.
There's a cellar under here. And it's accessible through the closet, and it's accessible through the Bilco doors on the outside. There was a lot of activity in this room, I think. Don't know, I didn't live then, but this was the tavern, so the Bull's Head Tavern. Which a lot of people, read about and know about. It's a little ribbon. Again, Saunders uncovered this room by pulling off the plasterboard, which was on the ceiling and on the walls. Over there, not these walls.
Okay.
The ceiling, when he uncovered it, was this color. So this is probably original paint, probably full of lead, so don't lick it.
There goes half the show.
Right?
There goes my
This is one of my favorite. Well, this is my office. It's my home office. So craft room, dumping ground. But this is the widest plank floors that we have in the house. And I love them. I mean, this is my favorite room for that reason. There is a cellar only under this room. That every other bit of the house is on grade. So this is the only space that there is something below. As I already mentioned, you enter through the closet, which that's a false wall. There is a hatch door that has a ladder that goes down to the cellar, and then there's also Bilco doors on the outside. And it does have a lock on it, so nobody try and go through my Bilco doors and come into my house.
Smart move.
Right. The wall over here is interesting because when they uncovered took the plasterboard off, it's not painted because what we found in this house is any of the stone walls don't hold paint very well because of the moisture. So they elected not to paint this wall for actually a couple of reasons. One, you see all the holes probably were waybills or notices or things like that were poked into the walls. But this wall has writing all over it, which is really cool. The most prominent writing is over behind that light, and you're welcome to go over, pull the light away. There's words, there's names, there's numbers, predominantly numbers on the walls. And it's, this is probably one of the darkest rooms too because of the paint colors and everything, so it's hard to see them without really using your flashlight. And
Oh, wow.
yeah. Elaine and I talked about this when she helped do the history on this house, and I thought that my thoughts were, it's tabs, bar tabs from being the tavern, or it's gambling debts. But she brought up that it could be code, from slaves saying, hey, we stopped here, which I think is possible as well.
It's very possible because that would make a lot of sense. Codes would make a lot of sense only because I feel that the knocking has a code to it. I just don't know what the code is.
Right.
But we'll find out when we begin to investigate. We're gonna find out.
So you have the cash box over there under the stairs. This was where the glasses or cups were stored, and then of course the bar was this whole area.
The whole area
along here. Yep.
Yeah. When you had mentioned the bar up there, I was thinking more of like cheers, wherever they knows your name.
But that's not how they did bars.
Yeah.
Then. If you really look at it, they were more just rooms, where people were. And I also think that the access to the cellar served a secondary purpose. Anybody who knows and has researched anything about, bars in the 1800s, it was largely cider. Cider was very explosive. So it had to be stored in cool places. Otherwise, it would explode. So that was easy access for them to get down and, get the cider
out.
Yep, and bring it back up. So a couple of other things. When the Saunders took the plasterboard off of these walls, the upper left-hand letter there is an actual 1800s letter. Has absolutely nothing to do with the house, but it was found between the plasterboard and the wall.
Oh, wow.
So that's kind of cool. The next written document over there, that's a copy of the original permit for the tavern. It was signed by all the men in the community. And then the photo on the top row, that's the 1888 photo that has, I believe it's the Masters family. I need to look. I'm pretty sure it's not the Morris. I think it's the Masters.
It's a lot here.
I think we should investigate.
I'm all for that.
All right.
All right.
So we will do that. Where do you want to start?
Well, what room do you feel has the most activity in?
I'm gonna say that I was actually thinking about this. I think the tavern, the dining room, the living room, those are probably high activity. Potentially the kitchen because it was, connected, and then obviously the secret room. I think that that's a big one. I was curious to see what you thought about my room. There wasn't a whole lot there, so I don't know that there's really.
It was very peaceful. The secret room, I know that we'll probably hit close to somewhere in the middle, but we can start.
We can actually do almost these three rooms at once.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
And sort of
That's what I'm
maybe
thinking.
just scatter out a little bit and we could do an Estes.
Yeah,
We could do
I
all
brought
kinds of
everything.
stuff. All right, so let's go get our equipment.
Yep, we're gonna go get our equipment.
And then we'll figure out where we're going to sit and how we're going to do it and see who we're going to see.
See what we pick up on.
Yay.
Super excited.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so while we're getting set up, guys, I'm going to take this, the Mel Rem, and it serves as a REM pod and a Mel meter, and I'm going to put it over here by the cabinet that Angela has said the lights have come on by themselves.
Oh, great.
And I want to see if we can't get anything on that. I'm thinking if we set it right here. night is going to scare the crap out of me. God. Okay. We're just going to set that there. Perfect. And we're going to see if that doesn't go off. So we have our K2 mel meter here.
How does the K2 work?
So the K2 works by it picks up electromagnetic energy within the atmosphere, which then tells us that there's a spirit near us. Okay. And I'm just going to turn on.
With the EVP recorder.
Yes.
And we will review those tapes.
Yep. So let's just see what. So low and release were two of the first words to come up.
Okay.
Low. When you think low.
Oh, and we're at one of the lowest levels of the house, and also this is the only room with the basement.
I was just corrected. The Ovulus then said no.
No.
It said no. N-O. No.
Like not a low level, a low something else.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
What was that for swim? I didn't quite get that.
Swim this unclear intent.
This unclear intent.
That said something. Yeah, put that over there. You want to put that close to the spirit box? That way we can hear. So now the words that came through was this unclear intent.
Okay, so the question would be, what would you like to clear up? Could you give us some idea of what you would like to speak about?
That said something.
It did. Turn it up.
Yeah, or move it a little bit closer to one of us. Here, there's.
Well, I don't want to get too close to the microphone.
No, you're fine.
Because it'll pick it up the whole time.
Edit the struggle. So let's just turn the volume up just a little bit.
It was just the same voice.
It just said swim.
Again.
Again, it said swim.
And it's the same female voice. We have a female voice, and you picked up earlier on a female.
On a female.
With a long dress.
Yes.
Ivory or white.
Yep.
And then later, off camera, which we didn't mean to do, but it happened.
Yes, it did happen.
We looked up the Quakers, what they would wear, and you said that's pretty much what I'm seeing.
Yes.
So we're thinking that the woman may be going back to the early 1800s.
Now, when Angela was in here, she was pointing. Was this the picture she was pointing out?
Yeah, you can barely see the people in it.
I'm gonna
There's
just
a
take a
couple
quick.
of people.
I'm gonna take a quick look at this just to see what I see.
And that thing is still talking to us.
It's still talking. Now, Elaine, the woman on the right here.
Yes.
Of this photo.
That's Mrs. Masters.
That's the woman.
That's the woman you thought
That's
you saw.
the woman. It's the same style dress, not the same color, but that's the woman.
Okay.
But that's her. So we have Mrs. Masters, you said?
I think that's what Angela said. That was Masters, yeah.
Okay. So.
And we have a male that you picked up on.
Say, Erie, and children all just came up when we were walking. Legs.
And you picked up on children earlier.
Yes, and I picked up on children jumping off the stairs earlier. Plus, I said to you a couple days ago, and then here and all that stuff, that my legs hurt because we were going up. Like I felt like I had walked a very long distance. And now it said legs and children in Erie.
So, spirits, those who are speaking to us, that we cannot see, we have a way of you communicating with us. So if you could maybe use the white noise to communicate. Oh, that was
clear.
That was clear. I can. That's fantastic. We heard you. Use the white noise to communicate. And I think you're a man. Is that correct?
Nobody else just hear the knock.
I did.
Did anybody on the crew move?
No,
You
I
didn't
can
move?
see everybody. Nobody moved.
Okay, that was the knock. Do it again.
Go ahead, do it again. Make that knock. Okay,
Oh,
we
okay,
sort of meant on wood, but that works too. Go ahead, do it again. Make that knock. You want to do it through the white noise?
And we don't have. There was no crew moving at this point.
When? Did you say when?
When?
Just a few minutes ago. Backyard.
Backyard. We were outside, and I said the backyard.
So could you talk to us while we're in here? I can.
Yeah, I can.
Again. Okay.
Again.
So could you talk to us while we're in here? So we would really love it if you could tell us your name. I did hear that. I just didn't catch what you said.
The light flickered behind you.
Are you behind me? SLS.
SLS. I'll have it.
You have it? See if there's somebody behind me. The SLS camera, do you want to explain why you're pulling it up?
Sure. So what the SLS camera does is it's a structured light-sensitive camera. What it does is it casts out thousands of infrared dots and lets us see what the naked eye cannot.
He just said okay. Okay, if you come around me, he should be able to see you, and you can talk to us while we're looking at you.
That was somebody screaming.
Can you get close to that green light? Because if you do, I think it'll turn red.
You gotta see. You got it. I can't even.
If I move, I can't see it.
Maximum. Where's my picture? Oh, there it is. So what? See it?
He's over here.
Yeah, but look, right? It's right there.
He's over by Paul. He's over by our cameraman. He's sitting on here.
Yeah.
According to the SLS, he's
Yep.
sitting right on here. Well, he was.
All right, let's see what we can find.
Can you give us a number? Can you tell us how many spirits are here with us right now? I heard it say something. I just don't know what it said. We really want to know who you are because Angela, who lives here, really likes you and really would love to know your name so she can.
Okay, we'll have to review
We're gonna
it.
have to review that because it said something.
I'm just gonna stop it for right now and start over.
So we know it's
because-
at the end
yeah,
of that one.
So that either said Billy or Eddie.
Thank you.
I have. And
Are you recording it again?
I will be here momentarily. What I want to do is I want to put the Vox app on from our friends over at GhostTube. So
Okay,
thank
so-
you guys for your continued support and continue making.
So this,
awesome
and tell them what
apps.
the difference is. What we're doing
So,
now.
The Vox app from our friends over at GhostTube. They are. It's kind of like the Spirit Box, but without all the white noise. It does the same thing. I've gotten really good results with it in past cases. So let's see.
So let's see if it works here.
Let's see what happens.
And we still have the ovulus going. We still have the K2 meter going, and
Yep.
the REM pod is still in the other room.
Yeah, which would be really
In
awesome.
case somebody is counting how many pieces of equipment. What was that?
I don't know.
Okay, so we have a different piece of equipment. If you can, maybe we can hear you better. Was that Billy or Eddie that you said? I didn't say. Okay, so
They
you
didn't
said
say.
a different name? What name did you say? Can you tell us how many people are here with us? I wouldn't know.
That was a really deep voice too.
And really clear, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, that's totally, we don't know either, so
Well,
we understand.
We're fine.
All of us are here.
All of us are here.
That's great. Thank you for all showing up. So we have a child here, is that right?
That was
55.
55.
Mary.
Mary.
Who is the child? Can we talk to the child?
He's 12.
He's 12. Battle.
Remember the bayonet in there that I picked up on, the bayonet. With the
It's like
bat?
a lot of people are trying to talk about a lot of different things all at once because they've been listening to us. And I think they're all trying to get in. That's a very odd, deep voice.
7 p.m.?
No, it's not 7 p.m.
Did you hear? That was a breath. That was a breath.
Listen.
Whoa.
Magazine.
Elaine. She's spiking up. She's spiking. I'm gonna bring the REM pod out here real quick. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the EVP recorder
Up with me. You finished your sentence.
Yeah, with him. Alright, so what I want to do is I'm gonna set this over here. It's just
4. That was at 1 that whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, can somebody go over and touch that orange light thing that we call a REM pod? Maybe just get near it. It's okay, that'll work. Yes, thank you. Do you want to do a yes or no? We can, and you make it yellow, that will mean yes. And when you leave it green, that will be no. Would you like to do that? Okay, yellow. Okay, you want to do that.
anyway.
Is this a female? Yellow is yes. Oh, it went red.
Look, and it did true. I did true and false on the ovulus.
Okay, so we're talking to a woman.
Is your name Sally? She went up to yellow. No, she went to red.
Is this the woman that usually wears a really long dress and that Adam probably saw? Oh, that would be a definite no.
That's it.
Oh, no.
Maybe she's agreeing with you on the yes, no. Like you said, it's a different no, and she's saying yes, it's a no.
Yeah. Are you still here?
She was here and then she's gone.
She's just gone. She was talking to us a minute ago. Like, do you want to
Left.
go into the kitchen?
But I had it left. You know it.
Okay, let's go in the kitchen.
Kitchen.
All right. Will you promise to follow us into the kitchen? It said yes.
As we go into the kitchen, it becomes clear something is happening in the parlor, redirecting our attention.
Backwards. So,
What's your temperature set?
67.8, and then it went up to 68. The megahertz are jumping up too. Now
I'm not
here,
recording, so you can
Oh.
explain.
so it's 67, 67, 67.6. So it is dropping. But right in here, it's 67.5, 67.3.
There's no vents around you.
No, there's no vents, but I don't know. Like, does anybody else feel?
Let me see. I'm gonna come up and see.
Okay, you stand right here where I'm at, right? And I want you to tell me.
Oh.
You feel a breeze.
It's a breeze. And for anybody watching, this is June, but it's a really warm June day. So any breezes outside would be warm breezes because we're in air conditioning.
And this is a very cold breeze. And now, Elaine, come back over here. Put your hand down here. You feel?
This is really weird. There shouldn't be any drafts in here. Even if they were, they'd be warm drafts.
Yeah, but these aren't. And it's like it's pulling us. We started out here.
You think it's pulling us in here?
And then it pulled us around here. And now it's pulling us back down.
It's messing with us.
No, it's leading super.
Look. He's back. He's next to you.
It's right next to you.
Or she. It's a child. Hi. Can you touch our cameraman? Can you reach out and touch him? It's your other side.
Your other side.
Can you touch him?
Hey, there's Tim.
Air conditioning. He's gone. He just went away. I think that's the air. Right there.
Yeah, but right where we're standing, there should be no
Oh, that was really
gentle
weird.
breeze.
And what's weird is we both felt it, but the thermometer really didn't indicate that it was colder. So if it had been a true draft, the thermometer on that would have gone down, and it didn't. It was like it was targeting us as humans, but not the air itself. Hi. That was a deep voice. Who are you? Are you going to talk? Are you going to talk to us?
Kind of.
Okay, well, I'll kind of talk back to you then. You going to talk to us?
Kind of. Kind of.
We kind of want to know what your name is. I'm Elaine. This is Adam.
We're at 0.5.
So who are
0.3.
you?
Is your name Nathan?
Is this Narber?
Which school?
Which school?
Here.
Is this anybody who used to live here? Is this somebody who lives here now?
They're leading us where they want us to go.
And yet they're not talking to us once we get here.
But when we get to where they actually want us to be, then
Do you want us to go up? Do you want us to go out?
do you want us to go down? What? Cellar. Did you not hear?
Twice.
It said cellar.
He said it twice. Okay.
Cellar.
The only cellar we have to go outside to get into.
Good. Okay, I have an idea. Alright, let's. Okay, so this is recorded. So we're gonna leave this here next to this. And let's. Yep, we'll keep that there for a brief second. Just for a second, I want to go down in the tavern real quick.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, are you right here beside me?
Yes.
Okay. What room do you want me to go in?
I say teeth.
Out front. Okay, we're gonna go
Okay.
outside because they want us to.
Spirits wants to go outside. This is where we go. We go outside.
We go in the basement. Can you meet us there? Let's walk towards the basement and see what happens. See, this was the very old path. We're walking in the same place they would. Did it stay open?
I hope so.
I hope so too. Oh, wow.
Bye, guys.
It was nice knowing you.
Oh, cowards. Oh, wow. There's no lights in there at all. This is cool.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go into the basement. I've been elected to go first. I don't know how fair that
I'd
is.
go first, but you volunteered.
Okay, everybody be really careful. Yep, there's a step here, guys. Oh, wow. All right, everybody step over that. Cool. Very spirits.
Pardon me.
Try you. 7. Are there any spirits down here?
You told us to come down. We're here.
Yeah, we came down in the bait. This is picking up on everything. There's definitely, like...
What are you going to do? You're going to talk to us. You're going to tell me your name. Mary.
Mary. It said
Again,
Mary.
It said Mary. You're going to tell me your name. You're going to tell me your name. And that was clear. Mary, are you living above the house most of the time? I know you're dead. Mary, what's your last name?
Your friend.
She's your friend?
Master.
Mary, what's your last... Masters!
Masters.
Oh my gosh, he said Masters!
He said Masters.
Thank you!
I saw something over there too. Looked like somebody was hanging from there.
You have cords hanging down from the rafters. It's an energy.
It's an energy.
Is the energy good? Or is it bad? It is good.
It is good.
Is all of the energy in the house good?
In the pub.
We're right below the pub. Is that why you can talk to us better down here? Talk to me. Okay, I'll talk to you.
He's the scary man.
Well, yeah, you have a very deep voice, which... Yeah. Well, I would love to know more about you.
What the
Oh, okay.
Holy shit!
Well, we go around talking to people who have passed and spirits who maybe never lived but are in spirit form, because we like learning about you. So whatever you can tell us, we would love to hear.
I'm trying.
You're trying.
I
The
thought
woman said she's trying.
I thought Dad was behind me,
She's way
and I
back
felt
there.
something touch me on the shoulder like this.
It was. He said his hand.
Yeah, his hand.
He felt that. Do you want to grab him harder?
Cool.
What was the name of the establishment when you were alive? Pub.
Pub.
It said pub.
Pub.
It was called a pub. Or? Wow, you talked really fast, so I'm not
Chip,
sure
chip,
we caught
chitty.
that. Did it serve food?
Somebody's British?
Well, they would have come from England. That's why I'm wondering if they did call it the pub at first. Or some people did.
Said Billy again.
One talk. Did any of you ever use that ladder behind Adam to come down and get stuff?
I can't.
You can't? What would you get down here?
This is confusing. And I don't think it's that.
Alright, we're going to go up because we're going to get a thunderstorm. Is there anything you want to say before we go back into the pub? I hope somebody's up in the pub.
Everybody hearing that?
850. What else? Okay, I'm going to turn this off.
Last chance.
We are in not the secret room. We're not in the secret room. The secret room's on the other side of that wall. Oh, I see it. There's the hole. All right, so does anybody want to talk to us and tell us why this room exists? Because I know the homeowner would love to know.
They said it was...
Can you get a picture of the ceiling joist in the other area?
Yes.
Is it old framing or new framing?
This thing is going nuts on me. Can you tell us your name?
I could never get what?
Lady.
Steve, I just sent you a picture of the ceiling.
Holy shit. This thing is going nuts.
Okay, so all we really want to know is why this is here. You suffered?
Look at this.
Yes, you are helping. Who are you helping?
There. Whoa.
This is the K2 meter. and we're waiting to see.
Whoa. Drunk Europe.
Is anybody familiar with the pub downstairs?
That's scared.
We've gotten a lot of scared running.
Hobble? Remember I said the kid was hurt?
Yeah.
Hobbles.
Who is hurt? That's the obulus going off for those wondering what we're listening to. That is not the spirit box. And there's the stone wall. That's the outside of the house right there. We're in the original portion. This is the oldest portion of the house. During a thunderstorm. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but there's a lot of thunder.
Now it's weird. We get better results than it's false. Is there anybody here that wants to talk to us? Like, tell us your name or anything?
I'm going to put the SLS camera inside. I had a figure, and I don't have it now.
Elaine.
Oh, there he is. He's still behind the pipe. He went around the other side.
Remember when I said Billy?
Yeah.
Will just came up.
Billy, is that you hiding behind the pipe?
Hayes. Billy, I brought a ball here for you to play with.
Don't be afraid. I'm not here to get you. We're here to play. We don't want to get you. You can stay here forever. Do you like it up here? Are you safe up here?
Oh my god, Elaine.
And nobody had moved. That's kind of cool, isn't it? It turns on when you touch it. And it's not ever turning. Okay, cool. Can you touch it again? We can use it for yes, no? Well, he's not in this room anymore, so he must be with you.
Billy, can you hit this for me, man? It's a lot of fun.
Hi!
Hi there, buddy.
Thank you for coming. Did you want to touch that little ball there too? Because that's fun. It lights up. I just turned the thing on to help you. If you want to talk to us, you can probably talk through that. The ball club.
The ball club.
Because we have all these balls here.
Yeah, the ball club. That's right, man.
In the dark. In the dark. Yeah, we're in the dark. I know. It is a restriction. It's hard.
It's really fun to hit there. Kind of isn't it, really?
He said it's fun.
Thank you.
After leaving the secret room, Adam and I decide we're going to do the Estes experiment. Adam is going to sit in the original kitchen, while I sit in the modern kitchen. Neither one of us can hear each other. The cameraman recording me will relay to Adam what I am saying.
Get out.
Get out.
I'm really tired of Spirit telling me to get out, so no, I'm not getting out.
It hurts. 8 plus 8.
Hers 8 plus 8.
Sally, were you 16?
Yes,
Yes.
I did.
I did. Jump.
Can Bill or Billy, Will, whatever, however you want to be called, can you jump up the stairs right now? Can you make one of my cat balls go off, Billy?
I'm freezing.
I'm freezing.
Is Billy a runaway slave?
Stop this now.
Kill.
Stop this
Just showed
now.
up.
Kill.
Snow.
Snow.
Considering it's June and ain't gonna snow. Secondly,
Something happened.
you're gonna kill me? Is that what it said? Is Billy a runaway slave?
I didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything.
Billy, are you and Sally friends?
Yes, we were.
Yes, we were.
At first.
At first.
Sally, did you tell
You're
the
slow.
slave catchers where Billy was at?
You're slow.
Jeez, that's me. Sally, did you tell the slave catchers where Billy
What is this
was?
situation?
What is this situation?
That's what I'm trying to find out. What is the situation? Sally, did you turn Billy in to the authorities? Okay, or let's go back then. Billy, were you white and Sally was a slave?
Absolute.
Oh, we look the same.
Oh, we look the same.
Are you both
This
black
is
or are you
him.
both white?
This is him.
This is Billy.
Yes.
Yes.
Communicate with Billy. Billy, are you white? Billy, are you a slave?
Argumentative.
Argumentative.
Who's
I don't
this?
know what that word means.
Who's this? Who's this?
Can we stop
This is
this
Adam.
now?
Who is this? Is this Billy?
Can you stop this now?
Billy, I want to know. Who betrayed you? Was it Sally?
One left.
One left.
Maybe he'll come back.
Oh,
Maybe he'll come back.
one left. I bet Billy left. Maybe Billy left or something.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Then we're gonna ask a question. Okay, so who's Sally?
I
Sally,
think
you're
he's talking to the staff.
How come? Elaine thinks you're stopping talking to each other.
Hey,
Hey,
be careful.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Careful.
Because the questions I'm asking, you're answering before I ask them. Is there anything you guys want to tell us before we leave?
peace.
Did you say peace?
Peace.
Peace.
Correct. Peace, like in peace, brother.
Righteous. Alright, do you want to be left in peace?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Billy, we'll let you in peace.
Great.
Grave.
And my son.
And my son.
Billy, is your grave on the property?
Papa.
Papa?
Papa.
Papa.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Billy, where is your grave located at on the property? Is it close to the creek?
Old something.
Old something.
Okay, Billy, last question. Do you want us to find your grave to put you at peace?
Okay, that's good.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, pull her out of it and you guys come back out here.
So we did an Estes experiment, which is
Where I ask questions and Elaine either is wearing headphones or she is out of earshot. We've had a lot of success with these experiments in the past. And
we did it. He was, where were you?
I was sitting right where you're sitting. But
And I was
back
over
this
on
way.
the staircase. We had the door shut and I could not hear anything he was saying.
No.
And what you don't know is the very first one we used was the spirit box. And there was zero. Nothing.
Nothing.
So we switched to Ghost Tube. Zero. Nothing. And then we went to Parabox.
Yep.
And that's when it happened.
And that's when things happen.
I don't know what happened because I was on that end and he hasn't told me yet.
Yes, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So I asked, during the walkthrough and the investigation, we came upon a spirit named Billy and Will. I don't know if Bill and Will are the same person or not. They might be two separate people, and I'm leaning towards that they were two separate people for the instance of, I asked Sally, I asked another spirit that I encountered, her name was Sally. And I said, Sally, are you here? And she said, yes. That was one of the questions I asked. I asked Sally, how old are you?
8 plus 8.
8 plus 8.
Sally, were you 16?
Yes.
Yes.
So I had asked, I forget what answer you had given me. I had asked the question if I said, Sally, are you and Billy friends? Billy, are you and Sally friends?
Yes, we were.
Yes, we were.
At first.
At first.
So, from what I can gather, Sally and Billy, or Billy, Sally, and Will, I'm not too sure. Once we go through the rest of the evidence, then we'll know. But Sally and Billy used to be friends. So there's a lot of information there to process. That is what we discovered during the Estes experiment. The other things we discovered during the entire investigation was the fact that they wanted to play games with us. It was go up here, go down here, go this way, go that way,
Right.
you know?
And they did really want us in the basement.
They did.
We resisted mostly.
She resisted. I wanted to go. She's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, but these aren't, and it's like it's pulling us. We started out here,
You think it's pulling us in here?
and then it pulled us around here, and now it's pulling us back down.
It's messing with us.
No, it's leading me to the secret room.
So
We ended up in the basement.
we ended up in the basement. A lot of communication.
That's where they corrected us when we said, are you from the tavern? And very clearly, the pub.
Yeah.
Like, will you please stop calling it a tavern?
Yeah, it was the
That's
pub.
interesting.
Because we know it was the tavern.
Right.
We know it was an inn, but maybe not when they were alive.
Right.
We couldn't
And
figure
the
out.
other interesting part was that it was a British accent that said it.
Yes.
In the pub.
Yep. And then we also got in the cellar. We also got confirmation of Mary Masters.
Yeah. Oh, in the cellar, they said her name, Mary,
Did they?
and then
That's it.
later went Masters.
Wow.
Yeah. And we were like, it was like Mary, or like Mary who, and they said Masters, and it was like, oh, well, there you go.
You're gonna tell me your name. Mary.
Mary.
Mary, what's your last name? She's your friend. Mary, what's your last Masters?
Masters.
Oh my gosh, he said Masters.
Yeah, that one.
And then we heard the
pub was
footsteps.
there. The footsteps.
Is there anything you want to say before we go back into the pub? I hope somebody's up in the pub.
And we all sort of blew it off like that somebody from the family went in the tavern. And we're like, oh well, it's gonna rain, we probably should think, and we just didn't think a thing of it. So at the last minute, I'm just gonna make sure they were in the tavern. And he said, we have not moved outside. We didn't go anywhere near that tavern.
Yeah, that was.
Curious about because the Bull's Head has always been known as the Bull's Head Tavern.
We mentioned it and we said it.
And you picked up the bull on the. You heard that noise that sounded like a bull.
I said, because when he said pub, I said, so it wasn't called a tavern when you were here. I think I said no.
Yeah.
And then it said
Pub.
pub, and then I said, was it called the Bull's Head? And the noise of a bull
Really?
came right over it.
Yeah.
What was the name of the establishment when you were alive? Pub.
Pub.
It said pub.
Pub.
It was called a pub.
Yeah. So I can tell you without a doubt that all the spirits in your house are peaceful, they're friendly. And one of the other things, and we
Fairly
found
game
this.
players too.
Yeah. Oh
And they
yeah.
like you.
They love you.
When we used your name, anytime we used your name,
Mhm.
everything went all at once.
Really?
Yeah.
And do you like Angela? Angela, yes, and everything just went. And
Good.
and then we would just like say like, I wonder if Angela da da da, you know, and
Yeah,
and we
just
weren't even
sit
talking to them.
Yeah. It just sat there and buried the needle at yellow.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
yellow and red. When we were up in the attic.
It knows you, or they all know
They
you.
all know you. When we were in the attic and we were talking about, mentioning you, it shot up to red and it stayed at red the entire time we were talking.
And there was a little boy up there kept hiding from us.
Mhm.
You could see it on the SLS camera,
Which,
and he kept hiding behind the pipe. And then later we tried to say, we are Northerners. We're on your side. We're here to help you.
Right.
And then we said, well, you're safe here with Angela. Whoosh, everything just went again.
yeah,
It's like, oh my gosh, it's weird.
yeah.
Mm.
Which makes me think that, just because of that, makes me think that Will and Billy are two different people.
Yeah.
Two different spirits.
It could be father and son, maybe.
Well, that makes sense because we said that, and when you had said that and you said my child, me and my child.
Oh.
So,
That was when you were talking about that.
He said, me and my son.
me and my son.
And my son.
And my son.
Papa.
So Billy and Will,
Might be father and son.
might be father and
There
son.
were some Williams in there
And
that
are
were in it.
buried somewhere by a creek.
I think that the spirits want to interact with you here. I think they enjoy it. I think they love when you notice they do something.
Yes. They
Only
do.
because of how they got so excited when we said your name. They love you. And we made it very clear that you love them too. We made that excruciatingly clear when they were talking to us and we knew they were listening. We told them that. And I think they're just enjoying themselves. It's very possible. I don't know what other people that lived here felt about spirits, but
Yeah.
you may be the first person that not just accepts them, but treats them as a member of the family. Like this is their home.
The Brants, I don't know that I did tell you. I think I mentioned it when we were in here initially, but there is a report that they had a dinner party and everybody was sitting around the table and one of the Brants was touched on the shoulder.
Did mention that.
And then they are also the ones that reported seeing the black woman and the pig ghosts.
Oh, that's news to me too.
Yeah, which when the Saunders tore up the kitchen and redid the kitchen in the early 2000s, they took out the floor, and in the pantry they found pig bones and a wedding ring and some coins and things like that.
Wedding ring is the one that really intrigues me though. Who would bury a wedding ring in a pantry?
Or did they bury it or did they drop it? I mean, because that would have been the root cellar, which I'm guessing was all dirt, dirt
Yeah.
floor and that kind of thing.
We are so grateful that Angela opened up her historic and haunted home to our team. It was a great adventure. If you want to visit the historic area of Pennsdale, and this property in particular, be sure to look up the cabin at the House of Many Stairs. It's on the same property but has its own unique history. You can see photos and book a stay there at the links below. Don't forget to mention you saw it on Ghost Quest so you can get your special discount for Ghost Quest fans only. And if you do visit, let us know.